Hey, 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 y'all. Happy Tuesday evening. Y'all, I'm alive. You listen. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Shonda. I'm with From Dust to Beauty Designs. Don't mind all this, I'm getting over some sickness. If you don't mind, please hit the heart button. And if you don't mind also, follow the page, y'all. Go and follow the page. If you see this live button right here, please make sure to tell me where you're watching from. And if you're not seeing it, hashtag replay. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for doing that. It helps our page and it helps my small business to grow. And that I am appreciative for. Also, we dust out around here. That just means to share it. Share it out. We appreciate that as well. Hey, Dee Dee. Y'all say hey when you're hopping on. Let me pull us up. Y'all. If you're not new here, you know that I've been sick. Y'all, we had the crud in this house. We sure did. Jim brought it home from the fire department and gave it around, amongst us all. Hey, Pat. Hey, Kelly. Thank you, Dee Dee. Hey, Sandy. Hey, friend. Hello, Carol. How are you? Hey, Tina. Thank you, Tina, for dusting it out. I appreciate it. But yes, so I have a cough drop, so please don't mind that. And I will be sipping on this water throughout because I was going to come live last night and I got into a coughing fit and literally was done. I was like, you know what? I can't do this because I didn't want to get on here and cough. So let's hope that it doesn't happen tonight. Hey, Lisa. Hey, darling. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Pam. And again, I'm going to apologize ahead of time for the coughing. I know that I'm going to talk and it's going to create it. That's why we're going to do a super quick project tonight. Thank you, Debbie. I am. Girl, you see it? She's coming in. Y'all, let me take these glasses off. Y'all, she's coming in good. She's coming in good. I got an appointment on the 27th at my hairstylist. We're going to see what's happening. Hey, Renee. Thank you, Tina. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, Karina. I am feeling so much better. Today has been the best day yet. I did end up going to the doctor on Saturday. So funny. I got in there and the way that he put it, they tested me for all the stuff. So when he comes back in, he said, because you've been exposed, we're going to treat you for flu, And I just thought, okay, that's it. I had it, no big deal. I get home. Oh gosh, Lisa. Head and throat. Yeah, the throat. Hey, Gina. Hey, Sarah. Oh no, Kelly. Girl, I'm sorry. It's crazy. So, I just assumed I had, had the flu. And so, I go to those. He said, but I'm not going to treat you with the stuff they treat. I can't say all the words on here. So, the stuff they treat the flu with. So, he said, because you've had it too long. If you catch it at the beginning, da-da-da. So, I'm assuming I had the flu, right? I get home Sunday. I look at my chart. It's an online chart system. I tested negative for the flu and the vid. I tested negative. So he wrote in there he thought it was a false positive. However, there is a horrible respiratory infection going around, and that's just what I assumed that I had, but it was terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh my gosh, Darlene. Thank you, Marcel. I have missed y'all. Bobby, did y'all see my ribbon from Sam's? So I did go to Sam's Club last night. And quickly got my stuff that I needed and felt good about that. I am keeping it, Bobby. We're keeping it. So I have a plan for next Thursday when I go to my hairstylist. We're going to see. We're going to see if that plan pans out. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. Listen, if I don't like it, I'll say, color it back black, girl. Cover it up. But we'll see. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to work, but we shall see. Y'all, let's get busy because I'm not real sure how long my voice will hold out. And that's crazy coming from me. Girl, I know. But you kind of hear the wheeze in there. So I just don't want to get into a coughing spell. I really, really don't. So, y'all, I showed y'all this before. Cutest little, if this is not me, I don't know what is. This is called She's a Wildflower. In a field of roses, she's a wild and then the flowers. Y'all, I absolutely love this. This is me. This is me. I do not fit in the box. I will never fit in the box. And that's who I am. So, if this is you, make sure to go grab this. Okay, Dorothy, that is positive news, though. You know what I mean? Like, they'll be watching it. So, we're just going to keep praying, though, that it's completely gone. You know what I'm saying? And that can happen. Miracles. You know, I believe in them. Hey, Wanda. Angela, you said you've never let yours go gray? Oh, you've let yours go gray. Gotcha. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is because I'm so dark, you know, I mean, I have black hair. So I think that's just the biggest, you know, hurdle because, y'all, it's white. I'm talking about it's white up in there. So I'm excited. I'm so, Karina, girl, I cannot fit in that box, girl. I try to get in it, and then I end up just breaking out. And then I just end up being me. So it is what it is. Y'all, I picked up this cute, it's plain black t-shirt at the Walmart. Picked it up at the Walmart, I think. Either the Walmart, I don't know, is this Walmart or is this the Hobby Lobby? Maybe the Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I picked it up from one of them. Just a plain black t-shirt. I thought this month's color, Dream Car, would be amazing on this black. I'm doing that whole transfer in that Dream Car. I think on this black it's just going to be awesome. It would also be gorgeous if you had a turquoise shirt, okay? Turquoise shirt would be gorgeous. So, this is the color of the month. I did put a link in the description. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. That is the main page link. If you go on that link, you're going to see a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. We've got free shipping right now if you're a Perks member or a designer. For $100 or more, we still have this. Remember, this is the color of the month. You can only get it while it's lasting. Check that out. And then, of course, this is also still available. This is also still available. Again, it's called She's a Wildflower. She's a Wildflower. So, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Right. That's so true. That's so true, Karina. Hello, Sissy. How are you? Thank you, Lori. How are you, my friend? Lori, I think so. I found a picture, an inspiration picture, and I'm so excited. I'm really hoping I can pull it off. I'm hoping I can pull it off. Listen, my hairdresser's amazing, and she'll tell me, no, girl, that's not you. She'll flat out tell me. So we'll see. Y'all, I am using our ink mat. Our ink mats are, this is actually double this size. It comes double this size, but we are currently out of them right now, which is why I wanted to tell you about it because they will come back in stock. But I do love our ink mats. They're a sticky vinyl, hard vinyl, just a mat that is amazing for inking, right? So you put it between your fabrics to not only create barrier between the front and the back, but to also, it will stick, and so it holds your fabric taut. Y'all know I always like to say that. Hey, Cindy Pierce. Hello, Pearl. How are you, sweet girl? I'm so glad to see you. Look, this transfer right here, Pearl, that I'm making tonight, this t-shirt, girl, this goes for you too. This is I see you with this. In a field of roses, she's a wildflower. I see you being that, girlfriend. Yeah, hey, Cindy Pierce. How are you, my friend? Hey, Judy. Lori, I am. I just still have a little residual cough, so excuse the cough drop. Excuse that. Because if I don't have that in, I'm going to be on here talking about, you know, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Okay, let's get this in here, y'all. Let's get this done. This is easy peasy. Y'all, this is one thing about the transfers that absolutely drew me to them when I first signed up with Chocator, because I could make my own shirts. I could make my own shirts, and they would be one of a kinds. You know, because even if there's another designer out there that has it, and listen, I was walking through the airport a couple of weeks ago when we were out of town, and y'all, I had a bag on that was a bag that I made that said, what did it say? I can't remember now. Anyway, this woman walked up to me and she goes, oh my gosh, are you a Chocator designer? It's like, I am. I love this saying too, girl. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, y'all, so our transfers are super sticky, reusable silk screens. They're professional silk screens. When you are applying them, placing them on fabric, you do not need to fuzz them, okay? So normally, if you've watched me before, you know that I fuzz. That means just to add a little bit of lint. So when you're adding your transfer to a hard surface, you're going to want to put some lint on the back of a transfer, but not when you're adding it to your fabrics, because you want it to stick really well down to the fabric so that your ink does not go up under and get everywhere. Oh, Karina, I do see that. You are a beautiful rose, my friend. Listen, I'll be a rose too. I just want to be a flower, but I think I am a wildflower. Pretty sure. I'm that wildflower that's in the middle of the roses. That dandelion that's just out there. You're like, girl, what you doing? That's me blowing in the wind. That's me. That is me all day. All right, let's get this straight, y'all, and let's get her done. Let's make sure I've got it all on the sides. I think we're good. Good to go. Press it down very well, and you are going to use your ink. Our ink is permanent, okay? Our ink is a permanent ink once it is heat set, okay? You can use our ink on any kind of surface or material that can be heat set. And I say that because it can be used on glass as well. If you can heat set it like in an oven or some sort of, kiln kind of thing, then you can use it and it will do it. Oh, thank you, Karina, my friend. Linda. I meant a beautiful, like a carnation. I don't think I'm as bougie as a rose, but you know. Jacqueline, you too, girl. I know, me too. Okay, y'all, let's get busy. Let's see. Let's make sure she's straight. I think she's good. She's good enough. Listen, it might be a little crooked, but that's perfect, right? For, for this saying. So when you are inking, you guys, you're going to put your ink on your squeegee, okay? And you're going to go in one direction. When I ink, I do tend to ink heavy because I like it to soak in, okay? I like it to soak in. I like it to really pop. So I tend to ink heavy. It is not necessary. I've watched many designers, and I've really never heard any say they ink heavy. That might just be me. I told you, wildflower, dandelion in the field blowing. I know, that's just me. That's just me. But I do like to ink heavy because I like it to soak in and I like it to really pop, right? So when you are inking, you want to go one direction. So you see me go from top to bottom, but you can also go from bottom to top. What you can't do, since I've started top to bottom, is go diagonal, side to side. You don't want to do all that. Don't get wild, girl. You can be a wildflower, but don't get that wild. Don't be crazy. All right, don't. Oh, Lori, I will be praying for you, my friend. I love this color, y'all. I love this color. This is Dream Car, as you can understand what that would entail. I'm a Bobby girl in a Bob. Don't worry about the way I'm singing, right? Okay? Don't worry about it. Just say, oh, my girl, you got a sexy, raspy voice. Don't worry about that. That's chest congestion. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. All right, y'all. We're going to take off our excess. That just means to get the excess off. Let me show you what I'm doing over here. Take your squeegee. You're going to put your excess right back in your container, okay? So your excess goes in your container for the next time. So all that extra that you put on that did not soak in, you're just going to grab it back up. That's why I don't mind doing it. And I will tell you this, our ink does not dry as fast as our chalk paste, right? There's an additive in our ink that's going to make it permanent. And it's my guesstimation, okay? It's my guesstimation according to Shonda, is that it's whatever's in it to make it permanent makes it not dry as fast. So, oh, thank you, Marjorie. I think it is too. Jim is better too. He's he's about 4 days ahead of I am. So It lasts for a minute. This stuff lasts for a minute. All right, y'all. So when you're pulling your transfers off of a surface, anytime you're doing it, you really want to hold your surface and pull from a middle, okay? So you can either pull from top down, but you really want to get it in the middle, and you want to pull slowly, because if you've missed something, you could go back, lay that transfer right back down, and just chalk right back over it, right? You could just take your ink and go right back over it if I missed a spot. If you pull it off quickly, it's a little harder to get back down. What you want to do in that situation is dry it. Don't heat set it yet. Dry it, then lay it back down and go over the areas you missed. That's how I do it. I've had the most success that way. Definitely, girlfriend, would definitely be praying. Y'all, let me hold it up for you. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hold on, Shonda. Don't ruin it, girl. Y'all, look how cute. Is this not perfect? I love it. Y'all, I may actually do some, I don't know. We might do some other stuff with this. I'm gonna think on this one. I love this though. This, again, this transfer is amazing. It would be very cute if you have a daughter that you could put this on a picture. You could, I see this on like a canvas, right? Do it at the bottom of the canvas and then have her picture above it. How gorgeous would that be? Y'all, that's why I love our transfers. I absolutely love our transfers because of the versatility of them and what you can do to make a project your own, you know, and make it one of a kinds, like I said, one of a kinds. And really, I don't know, that's what I love about the transfers. So, we're going to get this dry. Listen, if you're doing this at home, leave that mat in it or whatever mat, if you use cardboard, whatever. Let it dry for 24 hours, okay? 24 hours. Y'all, I'm thinking about going back over this again, I'll be honest. I think I'm going to let this dry. So here's what we're going to do, y'all. I'm going to do something a little different tonight. It's gorgeous, right? I'm going to go over it again, right? I can't do it tonight because I'm going to let this really dry and season perfectly. I am going to let this dry overnight. And then I am going to, tomorrow night when I come back on, because I am going to come back on. Y'all had all these projects done and then get sick. Ridiculous. So here's what I'm going to do. At the beginning of my live tomorrow night, because I'm going to do another project tomorrow night, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to wash this tomorrow night. I'm going to lay this back on here, and I'm going to ink again. I want this darker. I want this that really, I want that pink to pop. So it has white on top of that. Okay. Well, okay, so Sandy, this might be what you need to do. Yes, don't forget, if you are a Perks member or a designer, they gave you $14. That expires tomorrow. Don't let that they gave it to you for Valentine's. That's sweet. So yeah, I'm going to come back tomorrow night before I do the next project, and I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to put this back over it, and I'm going to go over it one more time. So just to recap real quick, what you would do is let this dry for 24 hours. Tomorrow, you would come in, you would take a piece of parchment paper, okay? You would lay it on top. You would take either your iron, you can use a regular iron at a high heat setting, a cotton setting, and you can iron it 3 to 4 minutes. Flip it wrong side out. I always use parchment again because I'm a little over the top. Okay, a little over the top. I know that's hard for y'all to believe. And then I do the same thing on the underside, right? So the wrong side out, that underside, you're going to heat set it again. Or you could use your Cricut press. I have a Cricut heat press that I use. 305 for 30 seconds on both sides. The top side, flip it, and then you're heat set. You're done. You can wash it, wear it, do all the things, right? But tomorrow night, we're gonna ink again. I want this to really show. Yeah, Sandy, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to put a second coat on this. But I'm going to let this dry first, and then I'm going to put the other coat on it. We're going to do it. I've done it before. It works well, and that's what we're going to do. So, anyway, y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I feel it coming. It's starting to get itchy. So, before that happens, and I really make a fool of myself, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Y'all, stay tuned tomorrow night. We're going to finish this, and we have another fun project tomorrow night to do. I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing week. Oh, let me show y'all my cute... Y'all, I forgot to show y'all. Look. I made this last night after I had my coughing spell and was so upset. She's a beaut. Y'all, isn't she gorgeous? So she's just a little door swag, a little springtime door swag that is made on a paint stir stick. Is it not gorgeous? Yes, Sharon, they are. If you go back and you look at my very last, I believe it was my last live before I got sick, I showed you the ones that I had actually bought. I bought 4 of them. So, anyway, I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing night. I'll see y'all tomorrow night to finish this and another fun project. Bye, y'all.